So, hi, my name is Ashley with the Nocturnal.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank
You play Amy in this film.
Yes.
Can you walk us through?
Thank you for saying my name first, because I genuinely, the first question somebody asked me something and I had to refer to the character's name, and I couldn't remember my character's name because I'm that spacey today.
No worries, it happens.
If only you had been the first one.
So, who is Amy in this film? What's her deal, and how does she come into play with Cliff and just this craziness of this film?
Well, Amy is Cliff's wife, and so they're kind of the heart of the movie. The reason why he goes on this whole journey is because we have a sick son, and we're basically just trying to do anything we can to take care of him.
So, with the turmoil that is going through just to take care of the sick son, obviously there's a lot that Cliff does in order to provide for his family. Were there any kind of roles you drew from previously or personally that helped you play this strong wife?
No, I mean, it was just sort of like, I just felt like I knew her in her bones. Like, I grew up in Texas, like, in a small town part of the time, so I just felt, I understood who she was, I think.
Like, you felt really connected?
Yeah. Whoever I created was something that I felt connected to.
What was it like shooting in Montana?
I love Montana. I mean, it was cold, and apparently it got colder and colder right after I left because I shot in the very beginning, and it wound up being like negative 15 or something, and they were shooting outside in it.
Wow.
And so I got really lucky. But we were in Billings, and it was just had this like small town feel that reminded me of Texas, so I was like super at home. I went to the Denny's, I like driving by the JCPenney, it was great.
What do you hope to do next after this?
Oh, I don't know, just something that's another great script.
What are you usually drawn towards in terms of scripts? Like what do you more gravitate towards?
Everything, honestly, like anything that's just well written, you know, there's a lot that's not. So for me, it's just about the writing first, and then what the character is about.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashley with the Nocturnal. Can you just walk us through your character in the film and overall what the journey of your character goes through?
I'm like the muscle, kind of like the henchman for the main drug smuggler, and I'm basically babysitting a guy on his first drug run to make sure everything goes smoothly, and everything does not go smoothly. So I guess the evolution is utter disaster. I go from like having everything in control for myself to, I don't want to give anything away, but like as bad as it could get.
Were there any prior roles that you drew from to be able to play this character?
Yeah, I did a television show called Chance on Hulu, and in that I did a lot of training with weapons, and so I knew how to hold and safely operate a gun, so that was helpful.
And what was it like working with like Kit Harington and Josh Lucas in this film?
It was cool. They were really nice guys. I liked working with them.
And lastly, what do you hope to do next after this? Do you have anything else that you have on the rise?
I have a movie coming out in a couple weeks called God is a Bullet, and that will be fun.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So can you just walk us through your character, Rebecca, and how, over the course of the film, how she interacts with Cliff and just this turmoil of action that happens over the course.
So, through the course of the film, we're really coming to the crux of their relationship. It's kind of ending slowly. Do you want me to stop? It's slowly coming to an end, and they both understand that. But they have to come together to really, like, finalize the finish, and to realize that there is nothing more in between them.
And what was your favorite part about starring in this role?
Oh, my favorite part was definitely getting to work with Scoot McNairy. I mean, he's so giving and so beautiful on set. It's really a pleasure to get to act with him.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashley with the Nocturno. So, you were the producer, one of the producers for this film. Congratulations on making it to Tribeca. I ever heard it took over 6 years for this to be filmed. So, over the course of that, how has the journey been coming all the way through Tribeca?
You know, it's all the emotions. It's something that starts out so small and it just feels like an impossible dream that's never going to happen. And then something happens and it gets a little bit more real. Something else happens, it gets a little more real, but you still don't believe it until that first day you're sitting there and someone calls action, you know? So to me, it's remarkable to be here, and it all kind of came down to a lot of people buying into this gentleman right here, who's my filmmaking partner and the director, story writer, and executive producer of Blood for Dust, Rod Blackhurst. He's an easy person to get behind.
So, did you join prior to, were you one of the first people to be part of this film, or did you join sort of as it went on?
I was the first one there with our writer and with Rod. So it was us three, and we all did a film together called Here Alone that premiered at Tribeca in 2016 and won the Audience Award. So it was a reunion of that core trio.
Were there any setbacks over the past maybe 4 years, I'd say, with COVID and everything?
So many.
And how did you overcome all of that?
Well, when someone like a Kit Harington or Josh Lucas or Scoot McNairy, Stephen Dorff, Ethan Suplee, Nora Zehetner, amazing cast, when they start to buy in, you start to realize that you need to make it real. You can't risk those things falling through. So if that happens, then it's truly dead. So that's my sister. So it's once we knew that we had some of this talent on board, we were able to start making it happen. Yeah.
And I guess lastly, what advice would you have to aspiring producers looking to do what you've done and make a film to get to all the way to Tribeca?
Oh, do something else. No. I mean, it's very stressful. I would say it's a war of attrition. So try and get better at the things that you do. Always try and improve and broaden your skill set. Be willing to talk to people. Be willing to put yourself out there. And find and hold on to the filmmakers that mean a lot to you. That's
Thank you so much. What advice could you give to aspiring directors wanting to make a film that goes all the way to Tribeca?
This is a good. Every filmmaker who's yearning and reaching and striving needs to know that there's going to be a period of time in their life when their work is not going to add up to what they hope and dream it might be, and that's okay. Keep trying, keep make bad things. Don't be discouraged. And then someday the gap is going to close between what you think you're capable of and what you actually do. And if you believe in yourself, you can do it. And if you see that growth, you can achieve this. You can be here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.